to the No Kings peaceful protest. Okay, fine, I'm coward for leaving early, okay? But I told my mom I recorded some of it. I'm gonna blur the face of other people, okay? And I'm just so fucking frustrated, okay? Yes, okay, I do have anxiety. Yes, I do have other mental illnesses. And yes, I did have anxiety attack when I was in the peaceful protest, so I had to leave before I had a tantrum, okay? But at least I'm gonna prove to my mom that the peaceful protest is peaceful, okay? Look how fat I am. First pass? I don't think so. Okay. I'm going to the next one, okay? But in the meantime, I'm going to exercise and diet and make sure I do not drink an energy drink before I go, okay? Because I think I'm gonna stay there a lot longer next time, okay? I love the No Kings protest. I dislike Trump, okay?
I'm definitely not trying to discredit your experience.
But disability is not a dirty word.
Hell no, it's not. Absolutely it's not.
Approaching Laurel Canyon and Riverside.
Oh, hi again. Okay, hi, I'm Garfield Lansangan. I don't know how to introduce myself. This is just a rant, okay? What threw me off from exercise and dieting was that I had a depressive episode like 2 weeks ago or so, okay? It was a few days after October 18th, okay? And I think it was a Wednesday when it happened, a depressive episode, okay? I'm not gonna talk about it, okay? But basically, I was not aggressive during that towards other people, but I was, I was thinking about suicidal thoughts, okay? Which is why, I decided to be hospitalized in a psych ward of a hospital, okay? I'm just deeply frustrated with myself because I went off course what I said earlier in this video. So what I want to do is get back on track and start exercising and dieting tomorrow. Because I feel like I can become a better person, okay? Even though people doubt that I'll ever become successful, I have this plan. I want to become a political activist. That's all I can say, at least, okay? Because I do not know how to do this correctly, okay? All I know is that, John Madami, that Democratic Socialist who campaigned for the New York mayoral election, he campaigned it, okay? And he won, okay? And, I see that as like, man, the political winds are changing, okay? Obviously, I need to become a democratic socialist if I wanted to be politically viable, okay? What's coherent about me the most is that I'm a utilitarian, okay? I believe that the most people need to be happy for a society to function properly, okay? And the ones that I do not want to be happy are the wrongdoers, Donald Trump and his corrupt regime, okay? His cronies, okay? So, yeah, I know I'm not doing good body language right now, but you know, it's better than nothing, okay? Like, next video, I'll get not next video, the next segment of this video, I will get the body language correct, okay? Because God, I am sick and tired of this procrastinating all day, okay? Obviously, I'll get get more appealing if I just normalize myself and my politics, okay? That's why I want to become a Catholic, okay? I mean, it's not the most, it's not the majority religion. That's Protestantism, okay? You know what I'm trying to say, right? So, I'm Filipino, okay? And I just want to be at least Christian enough to be appealing to voters or other political people, Right now, I should take this time to be more honest about myself because right now it's not like I'm like the problem with me is that I have to completely change myself in order to be politically viable, and I need to be genuine about it, okay? Because I am a very wacky person, okay? A very, very wacky person, okay? I used to believe that I could be a Filipino nationalist, okay? Which is stupid, like moronic, okay? Because it just does not work in a country that's not majority Filipino, okay? Like what was my brain thinking at the time for the past 10 years, okay? I love the indigenous Philippines, but it's so obvious that if I want to get into politics, I have to normalize myself enough genuinely so people are appealed enough to want to vote for me, okay? And to do connections. You know what I used to say, about how politics is not art, it's networking. Yeah, that's what it is, networking, okay? It's not art. And the only reason I'm making these video blogs, like this is the first episode, the reason I'm making these video blogs is because it will lead to, I want to be remembered, okay? Okay? And also so I can express myself artistically in politics. Like, this is the excuse, okay? Because even though it's permanently a part of me, it's just a side hobby, okay? Because what politics is networking. That's the real thing, okay? Art is just for propaganda, okay? And propaganda is not everything, okay? Like, Donald Trump lies all the time. He does propaganda all the time, okay? And that does not work because propaganda is not real life, okay? Networking has more of an impact on real life than whatever, okay? You know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. Maybe I'm just saying it wrong, but I don't know, okay? It's just really frustrating, okay? That I keep self-sabotaging myself, okay? Like, it's so unnecessary. I lost 10 years of my life laying down on my bed, thinking of grandiose things that I'll never do, okay? Because I'm procrastinating. So it's this time that, yes, there's time to express myself, but it is not during the morning or the afternoons, during the evening like this, okay? So the next time, yeah, okay? Okay, I'll tell you after okay. Excuse me. Come on, push yourself for me. Because if you don't push yourself, you're just gonna keep unhappy. Okay, Romeo, you have to push yourself again. Oh, wait, push. Come on, stop stomping your fucking feet. Okay, I exercise, okay? Is that good enough? I have to do more tomorrow, which is fine because I just want to see how far I can jog, okay? And it's not consistent, okay? I keep pausing my running every fucking time, okay? It's like every time I run, I can only run for a short while and then I just walk for a little bit and then I would jog again for a little bit and so on. And I'm just sick and tired of that, okay? I'm just sick and tired of that. What else am I supposed to do, okay? I just need to keep jogging. I need to keep trying to jog longer than walking. Okay. Next time I'm gonna do push-ups, sit-ups, and do other exercises in my room. Okay. That'll be tomorrow. Come on, stop being robotic. Okay. My late grandfather, my Lolo, Leon Lansangan, is a Filipino U.S. war veteran who fought against the Japanese Empire during World War II. My dream, my mission is to become the Messiah to both the Filipinos and the Americans. I will better the American peoples and uplift the Filipino people to greatness. I will make the U.S. a livable society that reflects its stated values of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. No more of America's practiced values of death, subjugation, and the pursuit of hedonism. I'm just saying I am a hedonistic person, okay? Okay, anyways. For the Philippines, I will help to uplift them Filipinos by promoting Filipino culture and media to non-Filipinos in the U.S. To the U.S. and the American peoples, I will be advocating better treatment and friendship towards the Filipino people and the Filipino nation. I, Garfield, Lansangan, Carlton, am a natural-born U.S. citizen who happens to be ethnically Filipino. 28 years ago, I am born on U.S. soil as a U.S. citizen to a naturalized U.S. citizen of a mother. My father is a natural-born U.S. citizen who is Latino. I lived my entire life, these past 28 years and forevermore, in the U.S. mainland, continental U.S. I'm eligible to campaign to become U.S. president after I turn 35 years old in 7 years from now. People sees my existence as a Filipino American as a contradiction. This is due to the U.S. colonization of the Philippines during the early 1900s. Heck, there was a war, the Philippine-American War, during the beginning of the colonization. Because the first Philippine Republic did not want to be invaded and colonized by the U.S. However, I see my Filipino-American status as a gift because I can make the U.S. more friendlier and helpful to both the Filipino-Americans and the rest of the Filipinos. I will advocate for this better treatment of Filipinos before I get elected, especially during my future U.S. presidency and then after I leave office. My struggle is not with my Filipino-American self. Instead, I struggle with other people every day who rudely tell me to permanently move to the Philippines. Go to hell, my haters. I am staying in the U.S. to defeat Donald Trump politically.